I made a content about how the Roman Flavian family invented Jesus Christ as a means to subdue and subject the Jewish messianic movement in Judea. Listen very careful. Now, I will repeat what I say at my next video. That you people that don't have the opportunity to watch that video, you see, the Emperor Nero need to crush the Jewish messianic movement. During this movement, Judea is under the colonial control, is deeply under the colonial control of the Roman Empire. So the Jewish in Judea receive a prophecy that a warlike Messiah will be coming someday to liberate them from Roman imperialism, colonization, and slavery. Listen very careful. So they stop paying their tax and stand against the Rome. Now, in this period, there is no Christianity, there is no Jesus. The only thing that was existence was Judaism, which is the religion of the Israel, have received the prophecy that the Messiah will be coming someday to free them from this colonization. Now, in this count, the Emperor Nero, the Roman Empire, called his two antimonastery, General Vespasian and General Titus, father and son. He told them to go to Judea and crush the rebellious Jews. General Vespasian and his son General Titus went to Judea and crushed the rebellious Jews. Now, to cut the long story short, there is a political instability and economic breakdown in the Roman Empire. They've passed away with no confidence to impeach Emperor Nero because Emperor Nero committed suicide. Because when the information gets to Judea that Emperor Nero committed suicide, General Vespasian went back to the Roman Empire and he took part as the next Roman emperor. We want you to understand that in Rome, in that time, if your father is an emperor, you the son, you are the son of God. Then in Rome, for your religion to be accepted in the Roman Empire, you must recognize the Roman emperor as a god in the temple. So that children of that Roman emperor are the children of God. Listen how Jesus Christ is formed. Now, Titus crushed the Jewish people in Judea to call him the Son of God, and the Jewish people refused, and he crushed them. What goes next? The Jewish people refused to pay their tax. You remember in the New Testament, they say, give to Caesar what belongs to Caesar. Do you know what the meaning of that? It means you should pay their tax to the Roman emperor. In the New Testament was deliberately written down by the Roman Flavian family. But I will come to that. Listen very careful to this history. You black people, you don't like to research. That's why we are mental colonized. Listen. In one of their raids and massacred, they captured the Jewish historian named Josephus by Matthias. Josephus by Matthias was the historian who told the Flavian family that it was the Jewish prophetic book or script that is furnishing the Jewish against Rome. So they went back to Judea and crushed the rebellious Jews and took their religious items and the prophetic script. Listen very careful. I want you to understand something. Now, General Vespasian and his son, General Titus, sat down with the historians, Josephus and Matthias, and the permission is that they have to invent a new Messiah, a Messiah that was peace-loving, a Messiah that will come to humanity to talk about love, a Messiah that will tell you to turn the other cheek, a Messiah that will tell you when they slap you, you should turn the other side to slap him. That's the Messiah that they invented. But to invent this Messiah, they have to write Gospels. Now, I want you to understand, the word Gospel simply means Evangelion. And what is the meaning of Evangelion? Evangelion simply means good news, military victory. It is the military victory of the Roman Empire over the Jews in Judea. Listen, the formulation of Jesus Christ. Now, to write the New Testament gospel is not an easy task. The Flavian task, they have a family in Egypt called the Alexander. They have tax collectors in Judea called the Herods. Listen very careful. This royal family Flavia family, they come together and facilitate the writing the New Testament, called the Gnostic Gospel, like Mark, Matthew, Luke, and John. These names are not in any historical book. It does not exist. These 4 names does not exist to show that anyone by the name of John, anyone by the name of Mark, anyone by the name of Luke existed historically. Now, pay attention. I want you to calm down to understand that black people, you don't like to read. And when I told you to do research about how Roman family invented Jesus, you will say it is very monotonous, it's very boring. But black people don't have time to read. What you know is to drink and to flesh and do unnecessary things. Pay attention. The Alexander family in Egypt, who are tax collectors, who are loyal to the Roman family of Rome, they submitted the mythology to the heroes in Egypt. Listen, because he was the first Christ in the ancient mythological history, who is giving birth to a virgin mother called Isis, who feed 5,000 people of fish and bread and fish. Because the Jesus Christ that you people invented as a Christian, that man is born in Egypt, and he is born by the Isis, not Bethlehem or not Jerusalem. So they invented everything by the Josephus by Matthias, and they started writing the Gnostic Gospel. Because if you check meticulously, the New Testament is about a man who come to this world and talk about peace and talk about love, to heal the keys and to heal the sick and do many miracles. There is a book named The 16th Crucified Christ before Jesus. The 16th Crucified Christ, who did a lot of miracles, who have 12 disciples, who walks on water. They were born by a virgin. So this is the formulation of Jesus Christ. A lot of you don't know this, so you people don't know what you are doing.